The following is an angry rant video and will contain profanities. I don't really like to do these angry rant videos because there's too much negative energy. But people need to know that Techno Gadgets suck. For those of you who don't know, Techno Gadgets is an online store that sells camera equipment. And 10 months ago, I bought my GH5 from them. Recently, I noticed that there were some dead pixels on the sensor. Now, under Techno Gadgets terms and conditions for product warranty, all website purchases comes with a 12-month locally serviced warranty, which allows you to repair your camera or lens locally at an authorized repair center. Canon, Nikon, Sony, Panasonic, etc. So I brought my GH5 down to Panasonic customer care to get it fixed. To my surprise, Panasonic says that my camera is not registered in their database as a local set, and therefore I cannot claim warranty. So if there are any parts that need replacing, I would be charged for it. At that point, I decided to contact Techno Gadgets. And well, here's how the conversation went. So I told Techno Gadgets about the problem with my camera and the situation with Panasonic. And after 4 hours, Techno Gadgets replied. They basically told me to get my camera repaired at Panasonic and then send them the receipt so that they may arrange for a refund. That sounds fair enough. So I replied okay. I then made another trip down to Panasonic to get my camera repaired. And roughly a week later, the repair was done and Panasonic called me to go down and pick it up. So as soon as I got the invoice from Panasonic, I sent it to Techno Gadgets, which was for $589.57 by the way, and after 2 days, there was still no response from Techno Gadgets. So I decided to message them again. This time, I even sent them a hard copy photo of the invoice. And after 4 hours later, Techno Gadgets finally replied, and they said that they are checking with their accounts department. And then I asked them, how will the refund be processed? Do I need to pick it up myself or will they just do a fund transfer? This was when things started to get weird. Techno Gadgets suddenly brought up their warranty terms and said something about me having to inform them about the quote first before I proceed with the repairs. They mentioned that the cost might be too high and that they could have sent the camera back to their supplier for repair. Now, this is the first I've heard of such conditions. Techno Gadgets themselves then said that there might be a miscommunication. Well, if there was a miscommunication, it was clearly on their end. Attempting to inquire more about the situation, I then asked them whether or not I'll still get refunded. There was no reply. And after 2 weeks of silence from Techno Gadgets, I got impatient and decided to message them once more. I waited for 4 hours and there was still no reply. By this point, I was a little bit pissed. I messaged Techno Gadgets again, saying that if they don't wish to honor their warranty, they should at least let me know so that I may get some closure. I mean, it's just common courtesy, right? Then 1 hour later, they finally replied. They said that they were only able to refund me $200, as this is the threshold amount they are allowed to give for customers who did their repairs. If the quote was higher, then they would have to send the item back to their overseas supplier. I was pissed. I wrote them back. I said that if you can only refund a maximum of $200, then why did you tell me to get my camera fixed at Panasonic in the first place? A sensor problem is definitely going to cost more than $200. I then sent them a screenshot of the instructions they gave me saying that there was no mentioning of any limit from them at any point in this conversation. And about 30 minutes later, Techno Gadgets replied. They told me to refer to their warranty terms and conditions on their website. This was where I totally lost it. First of all, look at what they wrote. Refer to our warranty terms in our website, which will still prevail. The fuck does that even mean? Techno Gadgets, please get someone with at least primary school level English to communicate with your customers. It's embarrassing. And secondly, yeah, you guys can play the terms and condition card all you want, but here's the thing. I went through your entire fucking terms and conditions page on your fucking website and nowhere does it say anything about a $200 limit on a refund. And you were messaging me directly. Come on! You could have mentioned something about your terms and conditions at any point during that conversation. You clearly forgot. And when the repairs are done and the cost is too high, you try to use miscommunication as an excuse. And when I point out that you guys are the one that failed to communicate to me, you hide like a little bitch behind your terms and conditions. And by the way, how can a store that specializes in only camera equipment not know that the cost of a sensor replacement is more than $200? Even the most noob photographers know this. You guys are worse than noobs. You guys have one of the shittiest customer service ever. You take your own sweet time to reply to your customers, and sometimes you don't even bother to reply. You don't even have the balls to admit that you miscommunicated your instructions to me. Techno Gadgets, fuck you. And to everyone out there, boycott this shitty store. In the end, I decided that it's pointless to reason with Techno Gadgets and just went ahead with their $200 refund. As of 17th October 2018, I received their cash transfer. It's under warranty, man. I should not have to pay anything.